I'll never forget at my first Jersey Mike's, the craziest thing happened on shift. It was a Saturday afternoon. I'm working the slicer. It's probably around like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's pretty busy, you know, it's a packed house. We got families in there, had a little line. And I just remember hearing some like ruckus outside, right? It almost sounded like construction work, which isn't totally uncommon in my area. There's always some kind of construction or something going on, right? So I just see this woman run across the front of my store, and I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. And then another person runs into the store and literally screams, they're shooting, they're shooting. And I look outside and I see a police officer literally kneel down, pointing their gun. And then I hear shots like pop, 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 pop. And instinct, I just like go down, right? I duck my head down. But then I remembered I have all these people in my restaurant. And so I got up. And by that time, everybody had rushed the meat case because that was the entryway into the back of the restaurant. But in this store, we didn't have a back door, so we couldn't escape. So the only thing I could think of was throw everybody into the fridge, the walk-in, because it's a big metal box. To me, that sounded like the safest place to be in case any shots got into the restaurant somehow. A big metal box. Kids in there. I got families, couples, employees. I call the police. They tell us just to stay in there until the situation's under control. And long story short, these two guys dressed up as UPS workers, and there's a jewelry store right next to us, our neighbors, Dubai Jewelers, and you have to get buzzed in to go in. So they got in, and they proceed to rob this place. But the owner had his cell phone in his pocket, and he dialed 911 somehow and just had them on the phone. So they heard the whole robbery in progress. So the police show up while they're in there, tell them come out with their hands up, and they go thug life and start shooting at these police officers in this suburban neighborhood. Like, this is insane. This is literally some movie stuff, but I couldn't make this up even if I tried. So amongst this shootout, somebody actually got hit by a ricochet bullet in a car just driving through the parking lot in the leg. No major injuries, but these guys got away. I don't know how this happened. They stole a car and they got away for a short period. This guy left his phone in the stolen car. So when they found the stolen car, they find this guy, one of the dudes, at his mom's house the next morning. And it actually took the police 2 weeks to find the other guy. And ironically, this guy was in New Jersey. He was about to board a plane out of the country, but they caught him. They got all the jewelry back for the jewelry store owner. And then all the news media outlets, they were flooding the parking lot. They came up to me, asked me my story, and I told them, and it was just so crazy, dude.